Buenos dias from a gas station somewhere in Panama. We are on our way to the San Blas Islands on the Caribbean coast of the country. These are some of the most beautiful islands in all of Panama. We're gonna spend 2 days and 1 night there, explore, do some snorkeling, drink some beer, have a great time, and get a sunburn. And we are taking this 4x4 vehicle to get there. Wow. What is up?
Hey!
Blessing, blessing, blessing.
Blessing!
I don't know why this is on fire. They're saying it's not a problem though. No es una problema. Okay.
Hello, ¿qué?
And this here is our boat.
Ok, bueno, ese se llama Río Carti. Ese es Río Carti. Tú vas a ver muchas personas. No se pueden tomar fotos, por favor. El paisaje, si pueden.
So this is a 30-minute boat ride to the island that we're staying here. And we can't take photos of the indigenous, but we can record the natural environment and our experience. Señor, ¿crocodiles en este río?
Sí hay, sí hay.
¿Sí?
Sí. Hay
Peligroso.
Crocodilos, sí. Es mi comunidad.
Oh, ¿verdad?
Sí, es mi comunidad. Nosotros vivimos aquí.
Okay.
Aquí tiene escuela, también tenemos iglesias. Okay.
Qué bueno. Es un niño, ¿verdad?
Sí, se llama Juanchita, es mujer, Juanchita.
That is a crocodile, but we think it's like a baby. But there he is. Wow. He blends right in with the tree. That's amazing. And we got to steer this boat very carefully because this is shallow with all the wood and the trees here. So we just arrived here at the San Blas Islands. There's a mild overcast here. This is an archipelago, so there's several different islands. I couldn't even tell you which specific one we're at. We're at the one that they brought us to. There's a little store here with some food. They have fish, they have chicken, but that's pretty much it. We get 3 meals per day. We're here for 2 days and 1 night, but there's not a whole lot of services, you know, fancy showers and stuff like that here. It's a little bit rugged, and they told us that beforehand, and that's all good. That's cool. And this island is very small. I can see across the island from here, the other side. So this is a very small island. I mean, just looking around, there's probably, I don't know, 30 people on the island. But that's the other side right there. You can see the water through the trees, through the palm trees there. So let me show you guys the cabin that we're staying in. I thought we were gonna stay in that big generic cabin, but they hooked us up with a private cabin here. Take a look at this. And this is Elizabeth, is the name of this cabin. I don't know why, that's neither here nor there, but it's overlooking this beautiful ocean here. And I mean, we can step right into the water and hang out around our cabin. Take a look at the inside of the cabin. So this is the inside of the cabin. It's pretty small. I would say, you know, 15 feet by, I don't know, 20 feet. You know, a couple, you know, little pictures hanging up on the wall. You know, obviously no TV, no amenities, anything like that. We have a shared bathroom over there somewhere. So let's take a look at the outside here. And this is our view. This is the view from the cabin. We can see some sea life down at the bottom. And, you know, there's another little, I mean, there's a ton of little islands all over the place. You can see one from here. But this is a remarkable experience. And it's worth every penny, but more importantly, it's worth every second. Because time is more important than money. Money without time has no value. And that's why we're here. Because of time. So we're gonna get in the water here. It's nice and warm. Let's take a quick dip and cool off here. Okay. Okay. ¿Listo? ¿Listo?
Una.
No, no, no. 1, 2, 3. ¿Qué? Ok. 1, 2, 3. Ok. 1, 2, 3. Oh, boy, mucha sal. Huh. Oh man, that is some extra salty water. Extra salty. Let's see. Tell me if you see any fish under here. ¿Yo? ¿Sí?
Allá, tienes que nadar allá.
Ah. Uno más.
Espérate.
Okay. Oh, we got a walking crab there. What do you think, guys? Was that impressive? Now she's hurt.
Tú me tienes a mí.
Huh?
Tú me tienes a mí.
Mira. Tus. Oh, you have sand all over your back. She's a show off, man. Okay. And there's a stingray. There's 2 of them right here in front of the dock. I'm sure you can touch them. I mean, I don't mind touching them in an aquarium, but I'm not going to touch them here in the wild. No way. So we have bed bugs everywhere. Tons of them. And I'm not blaming this place because we're on a remote island. So I'm not saying this is inhospitable or a bad place. It is what it is. So we need to try to get some new linens here. I'm gonna ask my friend that came with me on this trip to see if she can talk to them and get us some new bed sheets. That's what we got to do here. We had to change into some new clothes here. Got my Panama shirt on. So here is today's lunch. Fish with rice and some vegetables. ¿Qué? ¿Qué es esto? Oh, los ojos, amor. She eats the eyeballs. I definitely don't want those. No. Like, this stuff is just not edible to me. And I know people love this. And I've been to Colombia. I mean, we're obviously in Panama, but in Colombia, they eat the same thing. It's chock full of bones, eyeballs. There's very little meat to be eaten. There's very little fish, meat from the fish. I mean, look at this thing. And it's just, you know, I have to inspect every single bite for bones. And when it's all said and done, there's very little food. You know, it's a cultural difference for sure, because in the United States, we don't, never seen it, hardly ever. It's not that it tastes bad, it tastes good. It's just not edible. The rice is undercooked. It's a little crunchy. The hot sauce is necessary. So lots of palm trees here. Amor, there she goes to do something else. Okay, anyways, but these are the bathrooms here, the restrooms. Okay, so we won't give you a tour of that. This, I'm not sure what this is. This is the foundation of probably a new cabin. So there's some real estate development, some construction going on. Well, I guess this is a coconut. That's what it looks like to me. La isla es más pequeña, ¿verdad?
Sí.
It's not a big island.
This is my main.
Sí. Ah, no. Some coconut trees here at the top. Right? Maybe this is a cabin for employees, who knows? The wind is really picking up around here. It is windy here. Cool little hammock here. Where did she go? Okay. Anyways, we cannot film the indigenous, so I want to be respectful of that. These beds in here are rough, man. This is like college dorm style. And I'm not feeling all that. I've been there and done that. I lived in a dorm in college. We'll get him underwater. We'll get him underwater. Look at all these fish. trying to catch one. Did you get him? So these fish are definitely bigger if they won't swim away. Lots of seashells here washed up on the shore. Amor, quiero una cerveza y el baño.
Give me my phone.
Let's see if we can get us another beer. I have a 12-pack here, but it's super hot. There's no fridge in the room. So let's go to the store and see if they have a cold one for us. Well, I gotta tell you, I haven't thought about the office for the last 4 hours. I think that's good. That's good. It's interesting to see the contrast in life between the fast-paced hustle and bustle of the United States and the tranquility and beauty of the San Blas Islands. She doesn't see me. She doesn't see me. She didn't see it. Okay, listos. Let's go play some volleyball. Okay. Listos. I think we won. I don't know the score, but I think we won. That little girl we're playing volleyball with in soccer speaks French, Spanish, English, Swedish, 4 languages, and she's from Sweden, and she's 9 years old. Here I am, 39. I speak English and a lot of Spanish, but I'm not fluent. And good for her. She's got a bright future ahead of her. Sweden's a very developed, sophisticated country, as far as I understand. Look at the data, look at the stats. Top GDP, top employment, safe, evolved, innovative. Good for her. Cuidado. Mira. ¿Listos?
Cuidado, cuidado que se me cae un coco. ¡No!
¿Listos?
Ya, que se me puede caer y me golpeo. ¡Pura vida!
Look how beautiful the view is here, sitting on this bench, watching the sun go down here on the San Blas Islands. Buenos dias from the San Blas Islands, and last night I hardly slept at all. This lodge here I'm staying in, I mean, it was so hot and so humid the entire night. I knew the amenities here were limited. I knew that ahead of time. I didn't know that meant they don't have a fan, they don't have air conditioning. I didn't know that meant it's gonna be sweltering, blistering hot at night. You're gonna sweat your ass off. I mean, I didn't fall asleep probably till about 4. I think I woke up around 7. I might have got 2, maybe 3 hours of sleep. Just totally miserable. Totally miserable. Totally miserable night last night. I'm sorry to say that. But this morning, I do have a good view though. You know, this is a very rough experience. The elements are real. It's super windy. So, you know, I think next time if I'm going to stay on an island, I'm going to make sure there's a fan or some kind of temperature regulation ability of some kind. But yeah, last night was totally brutal. I'm lucky to be alive today. That's how I feel. So, but I'm gonna head out here, venture out. I'm embarrassed. I really hope these guys have coffee here. This dog knows how to enjoy the beach more than most. I wonder if he goes fishing, seriously. Or if he sees fish, tries to get it. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Well, it feels good to take a shower, to get some of this salt water off of me. And I'll probably be back in the salt water here in a few hours, but it feels good for now. And this must be the water tank here on the island for drinking water, for water to take showers, to run the sewer system here. But that's it. That's the water system, and community where people live needs something like this to have clean running water. So it works just fine. That's the way it is. I think last night it burst, but it's working okay now. We are doing some island hopping right now. We're taking a 4-minute boat ride to the next island here.
Llegamos a la piscina natural. Vamos a tener 20 minutos acá. Recuerden que las
We'll do some snorkeling here if we can safely get out of this water. Okay. Let's see what we can find underwater here. Well, I don't see a whole lot. Snorkeling in Bali is a lot better. I mean, this is the San Blas Islands. People make a big deal about this. You think the snorkeling would be great. I don't know if it's just this area. Here's another island here on the San Blas archipelago. Or hell, maybe we're getting off the boat. I don't know. This place looks a lot more developed than the island we were on. Looks like they have a little restaurant and bar here. Bienvenidos. Assudub, Bibbi. I think that's how you say that. So like I said, I think this island's a little bit more developed than the others as far as there being a restaurant, more tables. It does look like just bigger square feet too. The other island we were at was just tiny. But let's see if we can grab a cold drink and enjoy some time here. Sounds good. Oh look, they got a cat this time. Or that looks like a... I don't know. No es gato, pero ¿cómo se dice? ¿Es a what?
Gato.
Gato, pero es una diferente.
He's talking about the restaurant.
Yeah. I forget what it's called. Okay, so we got us una cerveza. 1 hour here on this island. They got some motors here to power some boats. They got a little tent. Hell, they got some baloncesto going on here. Okay, so then we have some more cottages right here. This island, in my opinion, is better. People say it doesn't matter which island you're on, but I think it clearly does. So if you're gonna come here, as difficult as it might be, try to find out which island you're getting booked to, because they are different. Might have to get another beer here in a minute. but I've seen a lot of. This is not what you think. This is actually an ancestral guna symbol representing the octopus believed to have created the universe. Its four arms point toward the four cardinal directions in guna cosmology. And I'm not sure what that means. As soon as I get the internet, there's no internet here on these islands, but as soon as I get the internet, we'll try to do some research and figure that out. Let me get one more beer. Done. The San Blas Islands have a system in place to transport tourists and other visitors from island to island, and it's fairly efficient. Here you can see the boats docked, ready for takeoff. So this is where everyone boards boats to go to San Blas. And so as you can see, there's a ton of trucks here, tons of cars. Everyone has a 4x4 because the commute is very rocky and very unstable. Take a look here. So that's what you can expect when you come here. Even look at the gravel right here. You know, you really need good tires to pull that off. People loading up their trucks. I guess me getting in people's way. I don't know what this is up here. Servicio Nacional de Fronteras Caribe Segunda. Take a look at this giant black bird. I'll try to get close. This looks like a turkey vulture. That looks like a vulture. So, we know the wildlife, the biodiversity here in Panama, Central America, is robust. So that vulture comes as no surprise. Neither do the crocodiles we saw earlier. Some kind of empty building here. These guys look like they're transporting drinks to the islands for consumption, for purchase by tourists and other visitors. So every island I was on, the price of a beer was $2. And the price for water, $2. So $2 seems to be the standard. And of course the US dollar is interchangeable. I hope they're not leaving me right now. I don't think they are. No, because there's my driver. That's my driver right there in the white shirt. We're good. So the restrooms here are not clean, let's just say that. You know, use the restroom before you go, pack some snacks, drinks, things like that. Bienvenidos Puerto Bali. I think that's what it says. Dibbin, whatever that is. I mean, there's a small community here. You can tell people live here. In some of these buildings here. There's a sign that says prohibited back there. I don't think I can. Well, it says prohibido fumar. They just don't want you smoking, I guess. But yeah. So, you know, you can kind of tell there's a small, very small community of people, you know, actively living here. Probably they work to, you know, accommodate tourists, so they work in tourism probably in some way. I'm gonna head back to Casco Viejo right now, check into a different hotel, get some food, get some drinks, and rest for the rest of the night. And it should be a good time. And that's the day.